Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for the full moon in Libra. That is also considered the pink moon, and it will be with us on April 16th, 2022 at 2:55 p.m. Eastern Time. Sagittarius, this promises to be an excellent full moon for you because it will highlight and light up the 11th house universally in your astrology. That 11th house is the house of Aquarius. And so I feel like this is going to encourage and highlight future plans, especially future plans in relationships. Libra is a sign of relationships. And so that coming together in that house makes me feel like you're really tapping into a good future in your personal relationships and also into the mass consciousness, really looking at how you can improve and, benefit the world in some way around you. Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here with me today. I always appreciate your time and energy here at the channel. If you are brand new, thank you so much for being here. I hope you will hit that subscribe and like button and let me know that you enjoy this content. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links and info are down below in the description box. So let's jump right in. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please let's see what we have for our gorgeous Sagittarius folks out there. Anything they need to see for their highest and best around this full moon in Libra of April 2022. Let's see Sagittarius, please. And Saggy, if you have been here with me before, you know how I do my full moon readings. We do a past, present, future layout. And that is going to be for the last 30 days or so, the last full moon cycle coming to completion, the present energy of what's coming in with the current full moon in Libra, and then the next 28 to 30 days as the future progresses. Okay, so let's see the past first. This is going to be nothing is yet set in stone, the mutable moon. I like this because you are a mutable sign, and mutable energy is versatile, it's adaptable, and it has the ability to change, right? So Sagittarius, I feel like, this past month has been a time of adjustability. It's definitely a space where you've been able to change some things around, review and revise things. It's an excellent energy for working with something that you're kind of, it's like it gives you some wiggle room. It's not set in stone. It's not completely done. So even if you were worried, oh gosh, I hope I hope that I can adjust that. I hope I can change my plans if I need to. That tells you you can, and you've been able to do that. Let's get a clarifier. What are these changeable energies focused around for you? And it is about who you're attracting, what you're attracting. Oh my goodness. So this tells you there's a lot of flexibility with what you attract. The supermoon energy of attraction to me is also very much an energy that wears its heart on its sleeve, right? And you may feel you've been very emotional over this last 30 days. You've really been speaking your truth, speaking a lot. Maybe for some of you, you even feel like, I've been such an emotional mess. I've been, maybe too open at sometimes, because that's very much an energy of like, I can't stop talking about my feelings. I can't, hold that in. It's totally okay. Don't worry about it, Saggy, because this is a flexible energy that is meant to go with the flow. And if you've been in that flow, that is totally fine. Going into the current energy, this is what the full moon in Libra will be bringing in around and on the 16th. Have faith in your dreams with the waxing crescent moon. This is a very positive card, positive energy of greater growth, progression, and moving towards your dreams, right? So don't give up. Don't give up on what it is that you want to manifest, that what you want to create. It's really just saying, trust in the process. Trust in the process here, Sagittarius. Let's get a clarifier. What are these dreams around for you? And we have the self-love card. Absolutely one of my favorite cards in this deck. And I absolutely feel that what this has to do with is belief in yourself and really feeling confident, feeling your sense of self-worth. believing that you can do it, that you deserve to have these dreams come true, that you deserve to have these manifestations work out in your favor. A lot of this has to do with your self-affirmation and taking good care of your own heart and your own self. Beautiful energy. And going into the immediate future, Sagittarius, we've got the new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. I definitely can feel that simply from the astrology of that moon in a relationship sign hitting the 11th house, which has to do with the future. And this is in your future position. So for my single Sagittarians, because this is a general reading, I do feel it's very possible this next month is setting up for you to really bring in some better new love partners or potential possibilities in love. If you're already coupled or you're already dating, this could be that, you know, this relationship is going to a whole new level of connection and positivity. So let's get a clarifier on this. You know, Libra is that equal give and take. It's the scales. It's the balance. If it works for one, it works for the other. It's about compromise. It's about working together. We have the energy of gratitude. Wow. So Sagittarius, you might be feeling so grateful for somebody good and new that comes into your life. And if you're already coupled, this is a time to really express gratitude to your partner, to really let them know how much you care, how important they are to you. Beautiful reading so far here, guys. Let's jump into your tarot. I'm going to deepen these messages up for you. And we're just going to lay these out in the same pattern, past, present, future, and see what more we've got. Let's see Sagittarius in the tarot, please, Spirit. Yes, very reflective. Oh my goodness. Okay, Saggy. In the immediate past, yes, you've been very emotional. And I feel like a lot of the things that you normally keep hidden, you've been very open about your intuitions, your emotions, the wisdom that you've gained over the course of your life. Like all of that has been coming up to the surface. Some of you might have been kind of secretive about this, but I have a feeling more that it's like it's almost like a dam breaking open, and all of that feeling, all of those thoughts are coming out somewhere, somehow. We're going to clarify this High Priestess. Yes, Page of Wands, right? Because I feel like you're entering a time of new spiritual growth and movement. The Page of Wands is the messages. So yeah, I do feel like you've been speaking quite a lot about your spiritual, emotional experiences or wisdom that you've acquired. The things that maybe you usually kept in or weren't communicating outward. I feel like you're doing that now very openly, very spontaneously, very childlike, right? It's just like, yeah, this is what I'm going through, like it or not. And but this brings about a much freer feeling. Like it's getting a big burden or heaviness off of your heart, because Page of Wands is happy, upbeat, it's childlike, it's playful, a little silly, joyful, and so it's a good energy overall. On top of this, look at this, we've got the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius, that is your own energy, and I do feel like you are a bit defensive, you're a bit careful, you have your guard up when it comes to who you love and who you let in, because you're really taking good care of yourself here, especially as this Libra moon comes to fruition. And I think that you've got very specific feelings about if somebody doesn't treat you right, like the wall's up. You're going to have good boundaries with this. You do need a little time out. You do need a little rest. Nine of Wands is usually, you know, they're a little tired because they've been working hard to maintain their boundaries. Let's get a clarifier on this Nine of Wands for us. Knight of Cups. Woo! Sagittarius, you might be a little defensive over a love offer. You might be, somebody could be coming in. It might be a water sign or somebody that has that very romantic sensibility. They might be kind of trying to sweep you off your feet, and you're kind of going, can I trust this person? Can I let them in? Let's get another clarifier, please, on this Knight of Cups. I want to see what kind of energy this person is coming in with towards my Sagittarians. Yeah, it's, this could also be like Gemini, Virgo. somebody that really likes to talk, and they really want an opportunity with you. But you've been through a lot. You've got the Three of Cups. This could be somebody you've met through friendship, you know, somebody that you know kind of introduced you. But this Ten of Swords is still on your mind, right? You've been through a lot. That's the backstabbing, betrayals, and bad situations you've been through in the past in love. But this Magician card is here. You know, I think you do want a new start, and they definitely want a new start. If this is somebody that's brand new in your life or you've just met, it's a very interesting energy coming in. So you are defensive, you are guarded with good reason, especially if you've, you know, recently been through some betrayals or even not so recently. And you just want to be careful. So I would say with the Magician, because this is a Mercury ruled sign, get to know them better, right? If this is somebody new coming in, talk it out, communicate, see what they say. You're going to learn a lot. So going into the future, on top of that new romantic cycle and the gratitude card, we have the Emperor energy, Aries, very strongly coming through. So Sagittarius, this to me is you sitting in your power, taking, you know, a leadership position in your own life, making wise decisions when it comes to taking action. Let's get a clarifier on the Emperor, please. He's also a nice balance to the Libra energy because, you know, when the moon is in Libra, the sun is in Aries. It's that very nice Venus-Mars back-to-back balance. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So I would say I feel pretty positive about whoever this potential person is, or about the direction that you're taking with your life, because Ten of Pentacles is a fabulous outcome. It's greater grounding, setting a positive foundation, and feeling very good about longevity. This to me says you really have an eye for taking action when it comes to long-term decisions. And I believe that you'll make the right decision no matter what it is. But you are careful. You are very careful. It's interesting. You know, I definitely see Spirit bringing in this beautiful, new, vital, fiery, passionate beginning with the Ace of Wands. But you are careful. You are guarded. The Four of Pentacles really says you want to be careful with your heart and maybe also your finances, right? Because you don't want to get taken advantage of. Maybe somebody hurt your heart or hurt you financially, or both, right? And so you're being very careful, even though you are optimistic about these positive new changes or people coming into your life, you're still being a little careful. I don't think there's a wrong thing about that, Sagittarius. I think it's totally fine to be balanced. Of course, I'm a Capricorn, so we are naturally a little bit more cautious about those things anyway. So I'd say just look to find a balance. Don't be too guarded to the point you can't let anyone in, but don't be so open that anyone can just step all over you, right? It is a balance action with this. So let's get into a manifestation. Let's see how all of this is coming together with this full moon for you. Yes, there it is. Full moon in Gemini. We talked about how that Gemini energy is actually quite important for you. It's important for you to talk, important for you to get to know people better, and embrace the flow of life, right? Don't try to second guess it too much. Trust your intuition, Sagittarius. It's coming through very, very strong in your reading here. I do feel like you've really come through a lot and you've learned a lot. Look at that. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius, I'm telling you, this reading has the potential for happy relationships written all over it. The Making Magic card I pulled on top of that is the Happy Love card. So when it comes to embracing the flow of life, what's coming is a joyful, stable partnership and good friends, right? You have them both in your life. So try not to fight the flow on those. Love you guys. Love you, Sagittarius. I hope you have an amazing full moon. And I'll be talking to you again very, very soon. Take care.